Hello, my name's Lucy. I'm a newly qualified speech and language therapist, qualifying in September 2021. My route into speech and language therapy began towards the end of my undergraduate degree, which I studied early childhood studies. Towards the end of this degree, when I was thinking about what job I would like to go into, I started researching into the healthcare route, and from this is where I found out about speech and language therapy, which I thought sounded really interesting. So I sought advice from our careers team within the university and realised that I needed to gain a bit of work experience. So I managed to get a job as a teaching assistant in a special needs school for children with autism and learning disabilities. And then after this, I got a job as a speech and language therapy assistant, working in the same company but for adults in the residential homes. This job enabled me to gain clinical skills where I delivered one-on-one interventions and group interventions, and I got to work closely with a speech and language therapist to learn more about the role. I then gained a place on the master's course. I was slightly nervous before I started on the course because I was aware that my skills were only within learning disabilities, and I knew that on the course we'd be learning about people that have had a stroke and dementia, brain injury and paediatrics. But however, when I started on the course, I realised that this wasn't a problem because everyone on the course had different experiences. So working in Lincolnshire, so I grew up in Lincolnshire, so I know that it's quite a really widespread area. So my area of Lincolnshire I cover is the south and the southwest of Lincolnshire. So I get to travel all around there, and I also get the opportunity to work from home as well, which is really great. Yeah, I think if you're starting in speech and language therapy, if you start on the master's course, I think it's really important to be quite open-minded. So with my experience, as I mentioned, I had previous experience within learning disabilities, but I was quite open-minded to what else I could go into and what the placement experiences I had. And even when I was looking towards jobs towards the end of the course, I wasn't just looking in one area. I was quite open to working in different areas. So I think, bear that in mind when you start on the course, be open-minded. So I wish you all the best of luck if you decide to embark on the master's course in speech and language therapy.